Hi there, I'm Dr. Janae DeVica from myhappysacks.com and I'm here to show you how to apply the sticker to your ostomy bag. Congratulations, you've just received your new My Happy Sack and it's time to change your crappy sack into a happy sack. Now what you're going to need is your ostomy bag, and you'll need the sticker that we sent you, which contains a front piece and a back piece. Now the back piece could contain one or two pieces. It might be separated like this or it might be together like that, just depending on the size, shape, and cut of your specific bag. You will also need a pair of scissors. So let's just go through really quickly how to apply this. It's simple and easy, and I'll show you everything you need to know to make it work the first time. So first of all, if your ostomy bag has any comfort fabric on it, soft fabric, you're gonna have to remove that in order to apply your happy sack. So some bags you can just gently tear it off like that, and some bags it's glued on really firmly. So if you're not able to just tear it off gently like this, you're gonna want to take a pair of scissors with a blunt end and gently cut it off. Now just be very careful. You don't want to cut or puncture your ostomy bag. That would not be good. So if you're using the scissors, just be very, very careful to not cut or puncture it. Now this one is really firmly attached on the center, so I'm just gonna take my scissors and carefully cut that off around the center. Just throw that away, and what you've got left is a clear bag. Now with your stickers, there's two sides to your stickers. The front side, which is the decoration, and then the back side. The back side, you'll notice, has a line drawn around here, and this is a guideline. Now what you don't want to do is just take the back off the sticker and try to fit it on your sack. It'll just be a big, gooey, lumpy mess. So here's how you're going to get the sticker on your bag to be nice and straight and flat with no bubbles, and it's going to be just perfect. So take your sticker. We've got the mustachio sticker right here, and you're going to turn it over so if it's face down with the decoration down towards the counter. Then you're going to peel up just the bottom layer of, sometimes these are a little bit hard to get started, but there we go. Okay, so you're going to take just the bottom maybe inch of the sticker and you're going to peel it up like this. All right, and then you're just going to make a crease in the backing so that you have about an inch of sticker exposed at the very bottom. Then you're going to take your ostomy bag and you're going to place it face down on top of the sticker. Now you'll notice the guideline right here around the edge, and what you're going to do is you're going to line up the bag with the guideline so the edges of the bag perfectly match the guideline, and that's going to make sure that when you apply the sticker, it's going to be straight and even. So if you'll notice, all the bag now is perfectly lined up with that guideline that's drawn on the sticker bag, and I'm going to pull, here, I'm going to turn this around so you can see it. Line that up like so it's perfectly aligned. And then you're going to take the tail of your bag and just pull it down and lay it over that sticky 1-inch end that we laid there, and you're going to just stick it on there. And now the bag is stuck down so it's nice and aligned. You see that? So then what we're going to do next is we're going to very carefully grab this end of the sticker backing and start to pull. I'm just going to pull it off a little bit at a time and gently lay the bag down onto the sticker. And you'll notice if you just do it a little bit at a time, you'll get no bubbles, it'll stay straight. And now as it's going on, you can see the edge of your bag is gonna line up perfectly. There's little V notches right there, and they're gonna line up perfectly with the little V notches without going over the V notches. And then you can just pull the rest of that sticker off like that, and then you're just gonna go around the edge and just make sure it's all firmly attached. Now, these are very forgiving, so if you mess it up, what you're gonna do is just peel it off, put the sticker back on the sticker backing, and start all over again. Don't try to like put the sticker on without doing this method. It's just a mess, it'll never work. So next what you're gonna do is you're gonna take all these tabs and you're gonna fold them in. Now it's very important that as you're folding the tabs in, that you're keeping everything lined up. You wanna make sure that on each side, if you see right here, this, each corner of this little tab, you want to make sure it's lined up evenly with the side of the bag. And that'll make sure that your sticker is, the edges aren't kind of sharp and pointy. It'll make sure the edges are nice and smooth and flat. So just go around, and usually I start at the bottom and I work my way up towards the top. And again, these are very forgiving, so if you, like this one right here is a little bit crooked, you can always pull it off, and then just make sure the edges are all lined up and smooth and flush. And the first time you do this, it takes a little bit of time, and it takes a little bit of getting used to, but after maybe your second or third Happy Sack application, this will be a flash, and you'll be able to do it in just a couple of minutes. So if you'll notice, I'm starting at the bottom, working my way up, and I found that this works a little bit better. It just keeps it smoother than going around from one side to the other. But you will get into a rhythm and figure out what's best for you as you go along. Now as you come to the wafer here, if you'll notice, some of these tabs are going to go over the top of the wafer. So I just pull the wafer back like this, and I just bring the tabs down like that underneath the wafer. Done. Good. Now what we have is the front of your Happy Sack is now covered, and the back has all the tabs folded over, and now we go to the back piece. And the back piece is exactly the same. You're going to pull up the edge and fold over about 1 inch of the edge of the backing of this sticker, and this will help you so you can line it up just the same so that it doesn't get all crumpled and stick to the wrong place. So you've got this 1 inch of tape sticking out, and you're gonna keep that kind of like folded up so that it doesn't stick down. Line up the rest of this back sticker, and what you'll see is you'll see the edges lining up so that here these edges are perfectly flush. And once that happens and all the edges are perfectly smooth, you stick down that bottom layer, and then you'll notice it'll stay in place. You can fold it backwards, pull off, you hold this down with this hand and pull up with that hand, and just smooth it as you go along. And then pull up at the very end, you pull up the wafer, just tuck it under the wafer, and it's nice and smooth. The edges are nice and smooth. And again, it's very forgiving, so if you do it wrong, just pull the tape off, put it back onto the back, and start over again. Then you have this top piece. We're going to do exactly the same thing. Repeat. Just take the edge off, fold it back about 1 inch, like so. And then you're going to make sure that little inch of tape doesn't get stuck. Put this into place where we want it. Now there's the little belt tabs under there. Make sure you tuck it nicely under the belt tabs so that it doesn't get stuck on those. And then as soon as everything's all lined up in place, just the way you want it. Good. And you stick down that little tab right there of the sticky spot. Now, I usually use my left hand, and I hold this sticker down in place, and then with my right hand I pull the backing off slowly and carefully. while I'm sticking the sticker back on, just like that. Again, if you try to just take the back off the sticker and put it on, it's never gonna work. So with this amazing little method, ta-da, everything's straight, everything's aligned, no bubbles, and you have your crappy sack turned into a happy sack. Now, every once in a while, from folding the tabs over, you'll get a little kind of sharp corner from folding the tabs over. This one feels like it's pretty even. However, if you have just a little sharp thing sticking out, just take your scissors very carefully and just very gently clip off the little sharp edge, making sure again not to cut your ostomy bag. And there you have it. That's a simple and easy way to apply your sticker to your ostomy bag. Now, if your ostomy bag has a filter, you're going to do the exact same thing, except for it's going to have a little hole for the filter. So when you line it up, make sure that you're lining it up with the guidelines. Remember the guidelines on the back? Make sure that you're lining it up with the guidelines on the back. And then what you're going to do is just flip it over, make sure the filter's in place, kind of hold it there with your fingers, and then it's a little trickier just because you have to like monitor the front and the back at the same time. So just make sure you've got the filter in the right place, and then you do it exactly the same as the ostomy bags without the filter. If you have any questions, please email or call. We're here to help you out with any questions or problems that you have. We have 100% money back, awesome happiness guarantee, so we want you to love the product. And if you don't, for whatever reason, please call us, reach out, and let us know how we can make it right. If you love My Happy Sacks, which we hope you will, we want to give you 2 more free My Happy Sacks. And here's all you have to do. Try out your first free My Happy Sack that we just sent you and let us know what you thought. You can write us a review, you can make a video review, you can make an audio review, you can do any kind of review you want and let us know what you liked about it, how your experience was. And for each review you give us, we are going to send you a coupon for 1 free My Happy Sack for a limit of 2. So if you maybe write us a written review and send us a little video or a photo, we'll send you a coupon for 2 free My Happy Sacks. So we hope this was informational. We hope this helped you out. If there's anything else we can do for you, please contact us and let us know. Have a great day.